Hi everybody, it's Christine Bertram and I'm coming to you live from the Hive here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. We're here for our regularly scheduled program, card making class. Tonight it's going to be the monthly card making class. I feel like there was a fuzz in my eye and I could not get it out. So I'm so excited to be here with you guys tonight. And so is Mary Lemke. She's excited for some crafting. I love it, Mary. Hi, Debbie Gass. Hi, Sandy. Yay, you're here bright and early. Hi, Cindy Runtree. Thanks for sharing on Facebook. I appreciate it. Hi, Susan Bellamy from Florida. Sarah Mitchell's here already. Hi, Sandy Suetta. And there's Jean Terwilliger. Jean, I have your 25 pieces of what you asked for. Just so you know, it's on the side of the counter over here. So we got that ready to go for you. Hi, Judy Sharp. Hi, Linda Grady. Yay, there's Randy. Hi, Angel. Angel helped a girlfriend out today, you guys. I can't wait to show you how she helped me out. Hi, Karen Karstay. Yay, the gang's all here. So we have the November monthly card making class in store for you guys tonight. And we're going to be making 3 cards. One featuring the Above It All with the gondola. One is a tree card. And then the other one is the other one. the other one, right? The stocking. It's the Christmas stocking. Hi, Karen Woods. Hi, Carol Alanis. Hi, Connie Moore. So you guys, we were going to have a really big shipping day today. Hi, Sherry Martin. Hi, Jenna. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Marcia. We were going to have a really big shipping day today, but we didn't get as many out as we wanted. We got 30. We were planning for, I heard something. It's a cat. We were planning for 90, but the stars didn't arrive yet. So I was one of the lucky ones who got my order in right away, thanks to my friends who phoned me right away. Hi, Janice. My friends phoned me on Monday and said, the stars are back in stock. The stars are back in stock, because everybody else sees things before me. I'm too into everything else that I don't always catch those things. And so the stars were back in stock Monday. I was able to get what I needed ordered for the ink, paper, scissors. Hi, Sherry Everett. For the ink, paper, scissors we have coming up on the 20th of November. So it's not, what is today? Today is the 9th. So about a week and a half. Those stars, they came in early. You guys, they weren't supposed to be until the week of the 13th. And they came in a few days early. Hi, Susan Wormley. Hi, Feline. Thanks for liking and sharing. They came in early. I did 2-day shipping, you guys. They're supposed to be here today. And normally my 2-day shipping arrives at like noon or 1 or 2. And so I had my mom in here at like 3, and we started working, and we kept doing everything that we could, because I had about 30 of them, because at the time that they originally came out, I had about 30 people signed up. So I ordered what I had for people that had registered already. And then they went out like that. And so luckily I was able to order, you guys, we kitted for 108. So I was able to order the other 65 or 70 that I needed to make up the 108. You guys, I promise I was not the one that bought all of them. It was not me. They probably got 5 or 10,000 in. I only got peanuts, right? But I'm so happy that everybody who is getting an ink, paper, scissors from me is getting a pack of the gold stars. So if you missed out on ordering it, but you got my class from me, you guys will get your gold stars from me. And you don't use that many in the class. You'll probably maybe use maybe a third of the pack, if that. So, and you guys can pick and choose if you want to use as many as we have or not. And so, long story short, I still have a pile. I don't know if you guys can even, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll show you. Here, I'll show you anyways. I don't know if you can even see it. Nah, you really can't make it out. But like across the whole counter, from like right there all the way over to there, it's all full of card kits. And we have the paper ready with the ribbon, and we're just waiting for the stars. And I checked my UPS tracking, you guys. It's supposed to be here by 7 p.m. So we still have another hour before it could arrive. So you know what I'm going to be doing as soon as our live is done, is I'm going to be packing stars in bags. Hi, Ethel King. Hi, Vicki Rodriguez. And so those people that we were very strategic about it, those people that were taking a class this week or next week, we got theirs done and out in the mail. So the 30 people, those 30, if you got a priority, or I should say a pirate ship email from me, you got your package going out today. And otherwise, the rest of you are going to be going out tomorrow. Hi, Lynn Beasley. Yes, you guys, it is our biggest ink, paper, scissors to date. 108 people. You are loving on the fun folds and the Oh Holy Night suite. And so we have very religious cards for you, and I think that a lot of people just wanted those for their Christmas cards. Hi, Christy. Christine from Missouri. So yes, 108, and we kitted up 96 for the Joy of Christmas. I have a bunch of those left. I think I probably have 20 left of the Joy of Christmas at this point though. So, and I'll show those to you guys really quick too, in case anybody didn't get signed up for Joy of Christmas and the Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. I have kits left of those, but the ink, paper, scissors with Oh Holy Night, you guys done. It's like the only way, and I double signed somebody up, and then I forgot to sign somebody up. So that was a relief that I made that all. This morning I was like, I think I forgot to sign somebody up. And then when we were writing up the slips, I had signed somebody up twice. And that happens. If somebody like registers and then they don't pay me for a little bit, and when they pay me, sometimes they'll log their name again. And so that happens. Hi, Judy Sharp. I was planning on ordering the stars, but was too late. So I'm so happy you ordered the whole Holy Night class. Yes, because you are going to be getting them in your packet. Yeah. And Connie Moore got an email because I definitely got Connie's in the mail. Betty Pyle should have gotten an email because we got her paper pumpkin out. So we did get like 30 out, you guys. So I'm so excited for that. All right. So I want to share with you guys what we have coming up in case you're newer to me. Maybe this is your first or second time watching me. You're not sure what's going on. I'm going to drop my camera down in a second and you'll get my contact information. I do a multitude of card making classes on a monthly basis. And I think November wasn't like a high in terms of number of classes, but we did have a lot for November because we ended up with 2 extra Stamp-A-Stack classes this month. I'm looking at the calendar, one in the beginning, one at the end. Plus we have a game night lucky hand series, and we're adding in the burgers and beignets class. So I think we had over 10 classes, you guys, when it's all said and done. So Feline was working on her October fun folds. Good, very, very good. All right. So for some reason, the last 2 times I've done lives, I have not been able to pull up the video, you guys. It just boggles my mind that you guys are seeing me. I know that, so I'm not going to worry about it too much, but I usually can pull up the video pretty quick and it's not there. So I'm going to keep rocking and rolling through, and hopefully eventually the video will just pop up because I love to watch your comments in both spots, you guys. All right, just in case one stops working. Okay, so I want to share with you briefly what we have coming up over the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of classes. And let you know if there's still space or if we're not, so you can make a decision if you want to get kits from me. And I also have some exciting news to share with you guys. All these pins arrived for me today, and this beautiful handmade greeting card that came from Stampin' Up, and it says, "You're absolutely amazing." And it says, "A round of applause as a Stampin' Up top performing demonstrator in your country for the 22 to 23 year. You have distinguished yourself as one of the best. You aimed for the stars and followed your dreams, inspiring others along the way. Enclosed, you will find 1 or more pins for the top performer categories you achieved. Display them proudly in your crafting space and for your team to create excitement for your accomplishment. You will also receive an email with specific information about your top performer gift." I'm so excited, you guys. I love Stampin' Up swag. "A link in the email will direct you to a site where you will be able to select from among Stampin' Up branded exclusive gift options to reward and recognize you for your hard work and success. So watch for that email. Warmest congratulations on your achievement. We're excited to watch you continue to make a difference in the future." I love it. So, such a pretty card. And then there was also this little tag here that was attached to this little pouch. And in the inside, it was signed by Shelly Gardner and Sarah Douglas. So exciting. What a cute little tag. I think that is adorable. And you guys, they actually did sign it. It looks like handwritten. So, and then the pins were all in here, you guys. So I achieved 4 different levels. One of them, this one is team building in my country. So I had top team building in my country. I think for team building, I was 20 or 18 or something. This one is for leadership, you guys. I was number 7 in the United States for leadership out of like 38 or 40,000 demonstrators. And then this one is overall. You guys, I was number 11 overall of all the demonstrators, which was exciting. Yay! And then sales. I think I was either 18. I'm confused. I don't remember my numbers for what team building and sales were, but they were like between 15 and 20. One number was one and one number was the other, but super nice. So I got my pins came, so I can put those on my bookcase. with all my other Stampin' Up! Swag. So exciting that I got my pins in the mail. And this weekend we have our virtual OnStage. And I have about 32 bees that registered for OnStage. And we did team shirts. Let's show you guys what I did. I'm so excited. So hang tight. I'm going to go get them really quick. Hang on. So. All right. So I love to spoil my team, you guys. And so everybody who registered for OnStage got a little bee gift from me. And so Mary Lemke, this might be a little bit of a spoiler alert because Mary's going to get hers in the mail, so she doesn't know. But if you guys don't want to see or hear this, plug your ears. But I got these awesome little bee bags on Amazon. And they're gorgeous. I love it. And so Kelly, my cousin who helps me, you guys, Kelly does the paper pumpkin classes. Hi, Maria Sanchez. Everybody we made these t-shirts. So they're the complete with a fuzz. So we screen printed these ourselves, you guys. I had shared a picture of that on a live a couple of weeks ago, or last week we did these. We actually did these last week, Thursday. So yay! So we made a team shirt. So everybody got a team shirt who registered for OnStage. We put them in this cute little bee bag. And then on top of it, Chris Dudarenke, who's on my team, helped me make these awesome luggage tags. So we got this idea when we did the escape, because everybody who did the autumn escape with us got a luggage tag. And then we made these. Aren't they so pretty? So we went back to those little bee trinkets that they had and put a little honeycomb. And we, Kelly put everybody's name on a file, and then we printed it, and then Chris die cut them all with the All About Autumn tag, and then we added a little gold ribbon, and we made everybody a luggage tag to go on their bag. So super awesome. So hopefully I didn't spoil that for anybody who's watching that's getting one, but they're cute. Now you know what to expect in the mail, so I love it. So I think that I'm hosting a watch party here for people on my team. I think we have about 16 or maybe 18 people that are going to be here this weekend watching the event, everything live with us. So super cool. So I'll be honest with you guys. If I didn't have people coming here to watch this event with me, I probably wouldn't watch it because I would find everything else to do besides watch it. And so I'd be working on this or I'd be working on that, and I wouldn't take the time to watch it. But if I invite people over here, we make a party of it, and we watch it together as a group. Hi, Melanie Miller. And then that's awesome. So it holds me accountable for watching something I paid for. So awesome. All right. So that's what's coming up on Saturday, you guys. So tomorrow, though, I got to talk to you guys about tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a Christmas Stamp-a-Stat class. Thanks, everybody. We have a Christmas Stamp-a-Stat class. And for those of you that are doing this class with me, I slated it for 1 p.m. And because we didn't get all of the shipping done today, and we have about 60 packages, my mom and I think that's going to take us about another 2 hours to do those 60 packages. And she can't help me in the morning. And so she can only help me in the afternoon. So I kind of have to do a little flipperoo or a little flipper stillskin of what is going to happen on my day tomorrow. And I hate to do this to you guys at the last minute, but I'm hoping you guys are okay with it. For those that are doing this class, I'm going to move it up to 10 a.m. so that we can be done by noon. And then I can have my mom come in the afternoon and help me finish up the shipping. Blame it on the stars, you guys. Blame it on the stars. So I'm going to send an email out to everybody who's registered. And also, I'll change the time on my Facebook page. I'll change the time on my event calendar, just so you guys know that it's going to be at 10. And I do apologize in advance if that messes anybody up. But know that you can always catch the replay in case you can't watch it at 1. Let's say maybe you couldn't watch it at 1. Maybe you can't watch it at 10 because you work, but you can always catch the replay. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. All right, so I'm going to flip down just to show you guys because I do have this class available. I think I counted, I have about 10 spots available yet in case anybody still would like to do the Christmas Stamp-a-Stack with me. You get a full pack of designer series paper, you get the festive pearls, you get the ribbon, and the half a pack of envelopes, and enough to make 16. So you have the cardstock to make 16 cards, which is 4 of each of these. So you'll make 4, 4, 4, and then 4. And what we're going to do tomorrow is make one of each of them. I actually have Gail Kane's. She gave me permission to cut hers up and then make one of her set of cards for her so that she only has to make 3 more sets. So you guys, this is still available. It's on my event calendar for tomorrow. So if you go to cardsbychrisb.com and you go to the events, you can find this on the calendar tomorrow and you can get registered for this class yet. So no problem, you guys. I have plenty available. I know that the registration date shows sometime last week, but I have enough left. So hi, Anique. Okay, so no, Susan says no problem. Great, great. On the Monday, you guys, so we get through the weekend. On Monday is the 13th, and we're going to do Let's Just Stamp, and it features the Magical Meadow. So this is these are the 3 cards we're going to make on Monday at 1 p.m. I do have maybe like 5 or so left of this class. So if you still want to get in on this one, there's still availability for this one. Okay, so that's Let's Just Stamp. And then tonight, you guys, we're going to be working on these 3 cards. Just momentarily, we're going to be working on these 3 cards, and we'll cruise through these. You'll be watching in your jammies. I probably might be in my pajamas, Lynn. I might roll out of bed, put some clothes on. So we're going to make these momentarily, and you guys, I still have availability for those. And let's see here. We did get done the suite class for December. So in case anybody's hasn't seen these yet, this is the Winter Meadow class that's coming up in December for the suite class. And so we worked really far ahead to get that one done. So you guys, that one, there's lots of availability. I want to just also show you, we have Lucky Hand and Game Night. Now this one's getting close. I think that there's either 15 or 10 left. You could either do in person or online. In person is called Lucky Hand. Game Night is online. 4 fun folds, and they feature the Berry Cute product. And so you'll get the 4 card kits, you get the quarter pack of designer paper, the roll of blue ribbon, and then these sparkle glitter gems. So I lost one on this card, but you would get a pack of those. And so this is your fun fold that opens like that, and it like teeter-totters, so super cool. So that little fun fold. And then this one, it looks simple on the outside, but when you open it up, I love it. You got your foxy friends in the inside, or your wolves. I should say they're wolves, not foxes. All right. Hi, Patty Wright. Hi, Maria Sanchez. My birthday's on Saturday. Missed the registration date for OnStage, but we'll be celebrating with my little family. I love it. Celebrate away. Yes. This one, too, is a gift card holder, or you can put cash or a check in there. So that's what we've got for you for game night. So, again, this one's filling up, you guys. I'm only planning for 60, and I'm already at 45, I think. And then we've got the Garden Meadow Stamp-A-Stack done, you guys. So this one, another beautiful class coming up. Now this one, you've got time. It's going to be later in January. I think actually the online is February 1st. So just love to show these because you guys don't always see everything when I post it. So I thought I might as well share it with you. Just cruise through the cards so you can see what you're going to be making. All right, that's the Garden Meadow. If you guys I'm going through this fast and you're like, oh man, I don't remember the name of the class, just reach out to me. Tell me what the cards looked like and I can generally get an idea of what you're wondering about. Translucent Floral Stamp-A-Stack. Now this is later in November. And you'll make 4 cards, 4 of each design. You'll get those iridescent discs, the iridescent ribbon, a pack of the Translucent Florals designer paper, and all the die cuts and embossing pieces that you need to make your 16 cards. So 4 each of these. All right. So that's what we had done already going into this week. Are you guys excited and want to see what's coming up that we just made? Ha 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 ha. So Diane was over today and we worked on ink, paper, scissors for next month. And I will tell you, we got some inspiration from the mystery card night that we did on Monday. And I'll tell you guys, we did not pull the names because I forgot to ask Kelly to pull the names for mystery card night. So we're not going to do the drawing for mystery card night. We'll leave it open in case anybody else wants to submit any cards. We'll leave the drawing open probably until Monday, and we'll do the drawing Monday at 1. But so mystery card, and then also Susan Bellamy's card here, you guys. Oh, man. And then I made this one. This inspired us to do, you guys, we mentioned it in class yesterday. I asked people, do they want to learn how to make that? And the general consensus was yes. So we came up with this for a class card for next month. It's part of the ink, paper, scissors, gorgeously made class that we're going to do. So that's the inside, double matted for all these. So we're going to have you guys do one of these cards yourself. And then this is where Angelique helped us out. We did, I never can remember the name of this technique, but Angelique was on the phone with us and she was explaining to us how to make this as seamless as possible, and she did a phenomenal job. So we cased her card. But Angelique, I have your card upstairs actually, but I'll show it at another live. But we cased Angelique's card, and so this one is a cool technique. So we got 2 techniques here for this, and then this one, you guys, this was the mystery card layout. So definitely case that card in case you're wondering what the mystery card looks like. We kind of tweaked it a little bit. We didn't put the like 2 3/4 circle or square behind there, but we did add some foliage and a different sentiment shape. But otherwise, we added that little bannery thing. And so that is, again, another ink, paper, scissors. And this one, you guys, we were so excited. We were worried about this yellow card. Hi, Melanie Foy. You do, Donna, definitely. You have a fracture card. Yes. So I always think a shutter or fracture card. Anique, perfect, you guys, a fracture. I knew it was F-R-A, but the word that always comes to my mind is when they drill for oil. Fricking, I think, or fracturing, or when they drill for oil, fracturing, that's why I think of that, because it's like the same kind of letters, F-R-A-C-T. Okay, so this was the last card, and we had to pull in the yellow ribbon, and we were pleasantly surprised with how nice this one turned out. It's very bright and cheerful and sunny, and excited about being able to use this notebook paper thing. Like, it was awesome. So pretty. So you guys, you're the first ones to see this. I on my phone, I still never got to see the comments coming up here on the videos. So somehow my YouTube is being dumb. So let's see if I want to start it over. So these are, you guys, oh, there it is. Hot off the press. We just made these. There, perfect. Turn the volume down. We just made them. So now is the time, you guys. We have a number in our head. Hi, Becky Gandalf. We have a number in our head. I know Diane's planning for like 12 in person, and I think I'm planning for 72. So a lot less than ink, paper, scissors this month, but they're not fun folds. And so we get that. We know you guys like your fun folds, but these are still pretty, very, very pretty. So I was excited to share those new cards with you. There is something about Masterly that I just love. Yeah, Sandy, it's gorgeous. The colors are vibrant and just uplifting and beautiful. And it was a little bit of a challenge to figure, because the ribbon you guys are going to get in that class, it's the 3 combo pack where it's lemon lolly, berry burst, and azure, blue azure. I've never really used blue azure. Hi, buddy. You guys missed the Tigger sighting. There's his tail. Oh, here we go. So Tigger is in the house. So I hadn't really used blue azure on anything lately. Here he comes back again, you guys. You got to see him come through. He wants you guys to know he's here. He loves all of you. And he's very happy. He's very happy that Honey is home. Buddy, keep her moving, officer. Nothing to see here. Good job. So blue azure had never really been used, and so we got to pull it out because of the ribbon. Are you up in the middle of your... Oh, haha, yes, Anique. I think she's just about ready to go to bed, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys, for those that are wondering, and Honey did come home last night, and she was in really good shape. Very good. They took really good care of her. She went down to UW Veterinary Care. She was scheduled. She had her surgery yesterday at 1. She did really, actually it was Tuesday. She did really good. She is resting on the chair over there. Her pain meds must have wore off, and then I gave her her pill, and now she's sleeping. And we got to just make sure that she doesn't overdo it, right? Because she had her little lady parts taken care of. So we don't have little babies running around in the future. So Azure Afternoon. Yes, Azure Afternoon is like an electric blue color to me. And that went really good with those cards. So fun stuff, you guys. All right. So you caught that? I'm not doing the mystery card. Tigger, be careful. He's running, he's walking over the counter very tiptoey. So you caught, we're going to do the mystery card drawing on Monday. So you have time in case you didn't get your mystery card done. I bet you guys probably like having a few more days with that. 2 days is probably not enough time. And that will give me time to get my card done as well. So that's going to be later. I will do a drawing at the end of this class for those that place orders for this class. But I think we're about ready to make some cards. So yeah, very, very good. All right. We have the monthly class, and I'm going to do roll call. The people that I'm calling off for roll call. Yeah, thank you, Melanie Miller. I'm so happy she's doing well too. The people that I'm doing for roll call, I want to especially thank them because they either purchased product from me to get this class for free, or they paid me for it. And they're the reason that I'm doing this class. And because I put it on my YouTube channel for everybody to watch, everybody gets the benefit of watching it. So I like to give a little special attention to these people and just say thank you. I appreciate their support of my small, crazy business. First on the list, Jenna Helms. And then we have Donna Grushke, Sandy Wicklander, Sherry Everett, Shirley Malarkey, Jeannie Parker, Angela Knutson, Brenda Cottrell. UPS just dropped off my package. I can hear the truck rolling away, you guys. 6:30. Okay. Vicki Rodriguez, Linda Scott, Karen Woods, Susan Bellamy, Feline Mays, Deanna Stell, Mary Lemke, Leslie McMinn, Lori Baxter, Jean Terwilliger, Lynn Beasley, Carmen Melendez, Debbie Gast, Tundra Hudson, Laura Sullivan, Sue Spigner, Pat Gellings, Susan Wormley, and last but not least is Suzanne Neild. And there's a lot left, you guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I have 9 spots left for this class. So in case you're wondering about getting this class, there's still space. Oh, I gotta get my card kits for you guys. There's still space. Hang on, let me just grab my card kits here. I didn't pull them out of my drawer. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you guys remember the days when I used to store my card kits up in my craft room, which you guys probably saw on my video the other day? I used to store them up there, and I forgot them up there, and I had to run up and get them. And then I got smart and started storing them right next to me. So when I go live, if I forget to put them out, I can just grab them from under there. So lots of you guys are here. I'm so excited. And I'm excited that UPS just came. I love it. So if you guys get a card class from me, just know that it comes with everything you need to make the cards pretty much identical to what I have. Unless you don't have the same focal image stamp. Sometimes you don't even need focal images. Like in this case, you guys, all 3 of these cards, thank you to the die cutters. So we did 60 of this class. So 60 of that, 60 of that, 60, 60, 60. There's 60 of all of this, right? And I have my embosser, Rhonda. She embossed on 2 of the cards. Tammy Sikolik and her mom Sandy and Karen Forward die cutting. Karen Wetstein helped with cutting all of the designer paper. So a big shout out to all my helpers, Diane Bogenhagen for helping design, and then also my mom. She cuts all the ribbon, you guys. My mom cuts all the ribbon and she helps me kit and then she helps me mail. So it's a labor of love, but we love doing. Linda Grady, too many fun and beautiful classes to choose from. And that is the problem that I understand people have. We offer so many different classes for you guys that you have to pick and choose. Just know that when you do get a class from me, you get everything you need in an envelope. And so when I make up my kits to show you guys during the live, I don't always have them in an envelope. So I'm trying to figure out which one I want to do first and which one last. So I'll go in this order. So you get your embellishments, you'll get your ribbon cut. Basically, you have nothing left over when you get a true card making kit from me. Ink, paper, scissors is a little different. You do get a whole roll of ribbon, you get a quarter pack of designer paper, and you get embellishments. And it's priced differently because it's a product-based class, where these are a kitted class where you really just end up with a complete card where you don't have really anything left over. So in this one, you guys will have a little piece of linen thread. So don't lose it. Last night, we were looking for them all over. 2 people, we had to find them. This one's a little holly leaf is in your kit. You have a toe and a heel. I almost said a hoe and a teal. Toe and a heel. I do have the best helpers. I'm so fortunate and blessed that I do have the helpers I have. Um, this is the little stocking. You guys, that one gets cut. So Rhonda helped me with this. She cut your stocking out of your mat first, and then she embossed these separately. This one with that snowflake sky, and then this one with that, I call it the hashtag embossing folder. So everybody who got a kit from me also got the PDF tutorial. And I believe I emailed out this tutorial Wednesday morning to everybody. All right, so you've got that. You have a little stocking topper that goes at the top. And then you'll have your white and mossy. Sherry loves all my classes. Sherry, I appreciate that you love all of them. And you take all of them too. I love it. This is the St. Nicholas paper that goes down here. And then you have your pecan or pecan. I guess it depends on where you're from and what you say. But I was told it's not pecan because you pee into a can. And so I've been told this is pecan. So that goes there. And then you'll have a white piece for on your inside and a mossy meadow piece. And so it comes like this. We score all your card bases for you so that you don't have to worry about that. And then I wanted to also share with you that the stamp set that was featured in this one is actually not really featured. The bundle is Sending Cheer, but we didn't really use any, hi Mary Schreiber, we didn't really use any stamps on the outside of this card. That's it. Like there's not even a sentiment. But if you guys wanted to, you could stamp a little sentiment on the stocking or put whoever's name that you're giving this to. So let's say I'm giving this to my my friend Mandy. I could write Mandy on here. If I get a little cherry cobbler marker or a dark red marker, I could put Mandy, or a green marker. You could write the person's name on here that's getting this card, and it would make it very, very personalized for them. All right, so there's that. Now we didn't use any of these, all right? But we definitely did pull in the dies. So we have like the stocking topper, the holly, the stocking, the little toe and heel, and then on the inside though, what we did pull is the Christmas classics. I thought that that matched a lot nicer for words. So we've got season's greetings, and you could use the season's greetings. The card is more classy, I think, and more sophisticated than what the stamp set that came with the dies is. The dies are. Like the words, the font, nothing really matched the style of card. So we really only used the die set from this and then Christmas classics. And if you don't have Christmas classics, it's okay. Yeah, Mary, we're just starting. We just are just walking through the first card. So you're not late at all. You're good. You're good to go, girlfriend. So that's what we're going to work on it. And then we added some rhinestones. So you should have 3 rhinestones in your kit. So what we'll do first is just fold that in half, and then you can take and burnish it. Sometimes, depending on how it gets scored, you might have to hold it like so it's closed, like flush on the end, and then burnish it like that. All right, we're going to keep it vertical. And the other thing that got pulled in for this card is a mask right here. These are called the 4 square decorative masks. We used this one. If you watched my Very Bold and Bright class, we used this on the blue card. I haven't used this one yet, but I'm figuring out where we can tie that in somewhere. What we did use is the red sheet is back here. We pulled in this one, that one. It's like a distress. It matches the distress tile embossing folder a lot. So much that I thought maybe it would look cool to use the distress tile in here, but we voted for the snowflakes because it's more wintry. The other thing I forgot to remind you guys of is we did talk about this. This is Susan Bellamy's card from Share, Create, Inspire. This is the card I made. And you can still submit your cards into the comments for that one until Wednesday of next week. So that class was yesterday morning. So I don't want you guys to forget about that either. All right, so let's pull in our cherry cobbler ink. You just got the masks. Oh, Debbie, I hope you love them. Love, love, love them. They're fun. They're a lot of fun to work with. I will tell you though, this mask, what I observed is the area that's open is very little. Very, very little. So it's hard to get ink in what's called the cracks. And so if you use a sponge dauber, you just have to push a little bit harder, but you don't want to wreck the sponge dauber either. So a blending brush actually comes in very handy to use. And the look I was going for was a distress look. So in some cases it's lighter, and then some cases it's a little bit darker. So variation is okay. That's good. So you got to be careful because it can get really messy. So I just left this from class. I had 2 classes yesterday where we did one at 1 and one at 6. And so I had about 15 people that used this. I did not wash it in the middle of between now and yesterday. So I'm just going to be careful and not necessarily hold where the ink is. If I put my fingers here, they're going to end up red. So I'm just going to, and if I do hold this, I'm going to use my fingernails, or you could always use a tweezers to help hold it down if you don't want to get ink all over your fingers. But you guys, it's okay to get ink on your fingers. That means that you're working. So we're just going to use this blending brush and dip into the cherry cobbler ink and get some of this cherry cobbler ink kind of in the grooves. I'm not trying to push too hard because I don't want to wreck the blending brush bristles, but you can always pull this up and see if you're doing anything. And there, I'm doing something. So then I'm going to kind of, I'm holding it down slightly with my nails is what's going on here. I don't want that white paper to move on me. If it moves, it's going to look weird. Like the pattern's going to go bonkers on you, I guess you could say. It's kind of like, if you guys ever did this to your bathroom or your kitchen or your dining room, like the stenciling along the walls. It's kind of like using a mask and stenciling. Now, I've got this pretty even, but what you could do is if you want it darker in some spots, now kind of go back and add a little bit of darkness in certain areas. And not the whole thing, just kind of find some spots that you think you want it to do darker. And let's see if that worked. Good. So I even have a little bit more than the one that I did on my sample, and that's okay. So that's a mask in action. All right. Now we're not done with the cherry cobbler ink though, so let's keep that handy. We need to use a piercing mat, and we're going to stamp our Season's Greetings on the white inside. So the white is just a normal mat, 5 1/4 by 4. So ink that up, and we're going to put that right across the top. I always tell people, if you want room to write your love note, stamp a little higher. And if you don't want to write a love note, stamp it more in the middle, and that'll be okay, because then all you have to do is sign your name. Now, the colors that got used in this one, it's Mossy Meadow. And Mossy Meadow is what I used for the holly leaf. And the holly leaf is right here. And because my holly leaf is kind of angling this way, I'm going to put it on the left side. Generally, I like to put things on the right side so that when you open up the card, you see it right on the right. But because of the angling, the angled angle, I guess, I'm going to put it on the left-hand side. So we got a little holly leaf there. Now, if you have your Stella pen, that might be cool to Stella the inside the holly leaf, and you could drag some of the ink, because when you Stella over ink, it drags the color. And so if you want to use your Stella pen here, you could drag the ink around, and it actually helps to color in the holly leaf a little bit. Okay, I almost lost my heel, one of them. All right, let's see here. Set that there. I think we're done with that. And I think we can get stamp glue happy. So you noticed here, we were strategic with our paper. We cut the 3 things right out of the middle of this versus grabbing more scraps. And we also did the stocking out of there. But we got to be careful now with our gluing, because if we go ahead and glue over all of that and you go to put it down, you're going to end up with glue through the hole here. So we got to be a little bit careful. And what I would say to do is, instead of gluing the back of the designer paper and the back of the white, we could just go ahead and put our adhesive on the top of the mat. And then we need this one like that. And we'll get those 3 things done first. Now, what's great about the holly here is there's no direction to it. So figure out which way you want to see it. And then that's going to go on the bottom of the cherry cobbler mat. And I'm trying to center it and keep then the same margin on the bottom here. And then the white matted piece or white masked piece will go right over the top of this. All right, Anit, get a good night's rest. We'll see you the next time. All right, so there's that. Oh, I just put my hands on it. It was white. I couldn't even see it. All right, so then that's gonna go on our inside. Like that. And then we're gonna grab our tear and tape. And we are going to put a little tear and tape where the seam is, right here and here. We'll put 2 weighting in the wings for that, and then 1 weighting, and then we're gonna put this right across the top middle for our linen thread to hold on to. All right, so there's that, that, and that. Now for the ribbon, this is really pretty ribbon. It's got a satin edge on each of the sides, and then it's like kind of woven in the middle. And what I'm gonna do with this is just from the front, I got the tear and tape ready to go on the back. So from the front, I think I'm gonna put it so that it just barely covers where the top of the designer paper is. And because I know there's tape back there, I can, from the front, visually just watch it to make sure it's straight, flip those tails over, let it catch the tear and tape. And I like to make sure that that is never gonna come out later in life. And so I do my tear and tape sandwich. All right, so that's ready to go. Now the stocking. So the stocking needs a few dimensionals on the back here, just to have that ready to go. And this is gonna get glued there. So let's grab a little bit, let's do glue here to get that ready. And, oh, you're on your way to Bunko. Oh my God, Melanie, boy, I'm so excited. I was just at a gender reveal party and we were talking about Bunko. And the general consensus was that I need to schedule a quarterly Bunko here in the Hive for people who want to do Bunko. And so I need to talk to you to make sure I understand what's all involved with Bunko. So I might be reaching out to you to have a conversation to figure out like one Saturday a quarter, in my head a quarter, like once every 3 months, doing a Bunko, and like I guess there's games and prizes and drinking, and I don't know. I was like, I gotta figure out how to do a Bunko. So I've never been to one, but I've been told I need to host one. All right, so we're gonna put a little bit of glue right here and on the toe here, and then we're gonna put it across here. And we're gonna get the white on the top, just like that. That fits perfectly there. And then we're gonna put the toe, that fits perfectly as well. And then we're gonna put the heel right there. Oh, you gotta be careful. I just realized that the stitching actually acts as like a little hole. And if you put too much glue, it oozes up through the holes. Now, the glue will pretty much dry clear, but don't put too much on that it oozes up. So we're gonna give that a second to dry. And we're gonna come back to this and put this on our card front here, like that. All right, now we're gonna still let that dry for a second. Grab your piercing mat. Hi, Laura Sullivan. All right, this is special, only because you see those little lines in there. All right, I wanted to make sure that my leaves look like they had veins, because the die doesn't come with it looking like they have veins. So I take my stylus. They have a stylus on your take your pick tool. You just have to swap out the end here. Oh, come on. Listen, there's an end that has a big and a small stylus. You would need to swap it out, and then you could use it on your take your pick tool. So don't forget that you have one on there. This is the first card. Thanks, Cindy, for answering that. I appreciate it. So grab your stylus. So I got this off my scoreboard. And just to keep it simple, we're just going to draw. I'll show you this up close so you can kind of see. All I did was follow the curvature of the leaf And this one doesn't have much, but we're gonna just go like that. And having that piercing mat underneath really helps because it provides a little bit of softness for the holly leaf for the paper to kind of bend, not bend, but like be scored right there. All right, so that's a little bit of a little extra thing to do to the holly leaf. All right, so now I think that this is pretty dry. We're gonna take the, oh, hang on, we gotta do that back. We're gonna take the back off and we're going to set our stocking like it's hanging by the fireplace, like that. As much or as little angle as you want. Then you have your stocking, and all I did for this was just looped it through like that, and you got the tear and tape back there, and it's gonna catch it. Perfect, and then that's why I had this one sitting here, and we're just gonna leave that set like that. I'm not gonna take that off, because we're gonna be putting dimensionals on the back here, like that. And if you take the tear and tape backing off here, it's gonna wanna stick flat there and not pop up where everything else is gonna be popped up. And then this goes, did you see I tested to make sure I had that right? I did. We're gonna put that on the card front, something like so. Perfect. And we can Stella more. Did I miss a lot of conversation? So Laura, we showed off, I did. I took about 10 minutes and I showed off all of the upcoming card classes that we have, except for Oh Holy Night, Ink, Paper, Scissors. I did not show that to you guys because I really don't have any left, and I don't want to tease anymore on that because I feel like I don't have any left. I shouldn't, you'll see it. We're going to be doing that class on November 20th, but I really don't have any left. I potentially have one left if I decide to kit up. So I saved a set for myself, but I could just cut enough for one more of each card, and then I'd have one more class that I could do, but I'm waiting to see if I forgot to sign anybody else up. It's a horrible feeling forgetting to sign somebody up and then making it right by kidding at the end. So, all right, we have some rhinestones. So I'm saving that one just in case, but I did show off everything else. We have some rhinestones. Yes, and we talked about, what else did we talk about? We talked about this weekend. Oh, there's a random stray right in here. We're gonna see if I can salvage that and see if I can put that on the card front here. There was goo on it yet. And then we've got one there and a medium one we'll use over here. So you guys got, I think, either a big or a medium and then two small to go with it. All right, there we go. There's our first card. So there's a slight difference between this one and the one on the left, and it's because I did more blending. You can see here I did more blending and less on this one. It's your call. Do you like to seal a bit less? Then just don't press as hard all over the place to make it look more distressed. Where that one looks like it's completely covered. But good, we got one done. I hope it wasn't me you forgot laughing. Yeah, Laura. Nope. I wrote your name out for Ink, Paper, Scissors today. Oh, you guys were not done. We forgot this little guy. Hang on one moment, please. No, you definitely are on my counter for an Ink, Paper, Scissors. You are on my list. I did not I am very diligent about you now because we've done it twice for whatever reason, and I always got to make it right, and we always do, and I have enough kits. So, but I make sure not to forget you anymore. All right, so here's this. We're going, the kittens are doing good, Laura. Thank you for asking. There was a little stress last night, though. So I put a couple dimensionals, and then we're just going to tuck that right in here. There was stress last night. Hunky was not happy with Honey. I don't know if he didn't remember her. I mean, she was gone from Monday morning until Wednesday night, so 3 full days. Tigger was fine. So this is what we have for our finished card, everybody. So we were really happy with the pecan ribbon coming in. It just made it, just the satin and the colors all go well together. Thanks, Deb Norman. Don't forget the holly. All right, so he came in last night. He smelled her and he hissed at her, and he hissed at her all night. So we had to separate the two. And now this morning, they woke up, they ate breakfast. We brought them together for for breakfast and then lunch, and they're fine. Like, they're fine. He just is a little growly, and he hasn't growled at all today, but he growled at her last night. And I think he's over it. He's starting to realize, yep, this is my sister. She's still here. She's not going anywhere. So, all right. So this is what we have for the other one. So if you guys did the Autumn Creative Escape with me, this card was a new card. You wouldn't have seen this one, but I did decide to put these two cards, this one and the next one, in your kits so that you would recognize these as escape cards. Thanks, Suzanne. All right. This kit has 2 vanilla pieces in it. You guys, we got to make sure the tag did get die cut out of the middle. All right. So you can see that. So that is your outside piece. The full vanilla is your inside piece, right? So do not put this piece on the outside or you're going to have a hole in the middle of your inside piece. You should have a little strip of vanilla for the top here for your sentiment. You'll have a little tree that is embossed with the fern embossing folder, a little star for your tree, and then there's a stump that you guys will have for your tree. Your stump might be a little bit longer. Oh man, I'll have to steal some ribbon. There is some linen thread, 6 inches of linen thread. There's a little bit of the natural ribbon in your kit. You'll have this embossed piece with old olive, and it's got the sending cheer or cheery something. There's a double embossing folder in the new mini, and this is the one. The circle one got used on the Merry Bold and Bright, and we used this one here, so you could see this one. You'll have a 3-inch piece by 3 13/16 that goes. Now here, this is where you guys be patient, where I'm going to show you what to do with this, because I gave you as one piece, and we're going to do this as a group together. We're going to cut this. Then you have a mat that's Mossy Meadow. And the bundle that got featured on this card is called Merriest Trees. It just came back in stock on Monday. Phenomenal, awesome. So the dies are so fun. That's where the tag comes from. Your star, there's multiple different stars. There's three different sizes of trees. There's different sizes of stumps. And the stamps, you could stamp, this is what's really cool about this. This tree cuts out that biggest one, right? So that cuts out this one. But if you want to use this one, it cuts out that one. So taking off the layer on the bottom. And then this one cuts out that one. I'm pretty sure it does. I thought it did. It must. I bet it goes like that. Yep, I had it backwards. Okay, so there. So they do. They fit. They're nesting. So Vicky, you just got this sent to you in the mail because this was, I think, what you picked for your half-off item for your Technique Club class. So this is in the mail for you, and they don't really like line up nicely, but we're gonna go like that for now. Very cool die. So these are back. As of, I think, Monday they came back. So fun, fun. The sentiments are really nice too. All right, so your Mossy Meadow base. Your Sandy Wickland or your DSP. Did I cut your guys' DSP? Oh, did I? I thought I didn't. I could have sworn I didn't. So if it's cut, awesome. If it's not cut, what we have to do is cut at 2 5/8. If you have a tree here, we want to try to keep the tree at the top. So what I would do is cut either, hang on, it's 2 so this is 5/8 on the bottom here. I'm pretty sure that was 5/8. Did I cut all yours? I don't know if I remember doing that. I don't even know if I remember doing that. 5/8. So cut 2 3/8. If you have a full piece like that, that's 3 inches. You got to cut from this is the bottom because you have trees here and you don't want your trees. Okay, so the bottom, you're going to cut at 2 3/8. So 1, 2, 3. So 2 3/8. All right. I'm like, I'm just hesitating because I think that's right. Because then the top here, one moment, I don't want to cut it wrong. So it goes, because it's 3 inches and that's 5/8. Okay, I think we're okay. That's 3 inches. That's 5/8. All right. And that right here, I'm just second guessing myself is all I'm doing. That's 5/8. All right. So if you need to cut yours, you're going to cut 5/8 inch off. And the 5/8 is what is going to go on the bottom like that. And then this is what's going to go up here. All right, so that's what we've got to do. Now, Sandy said I did hers, so I very well could have done everybody's. All right, if I did, I hope you appreciate it. If I didn't, you can do it yourself. So vertical card, we've got to do a little bit of like blending though. So this one is another mask that comes out of the 4 square mask. Again, we're gonna do something very similar. We need to grab Mossy Meadow for this one. Oh, Debbie Gass is cut too. All right, so I must have cut them all. I'm guessing if 2 were cut, then they all were cut. All right, so this, just find a spot where you want your little, now if you don't have this mask, you don't even have to do a mask, but if you have the mask or anything similar, you're just putting decoration on the back side of this tag. Well, like the top of the tag, but it goes behind the tree. So just do a little bit of blending. And you're going to try to get the ink to go through. And let's see what that looks like. Oh, it's very light. Hang on. So we're going to go darker. A little more green on there. It is a cute set. If you are into trees, this is a great set. All right, so again, I'm trying not to move the tag underneath here. Not to get too much on my fingers here. Oh, that works. Okay, that's what I did. Just put a little bit of background texture on the tag. So Suzanne, you just signed up for this class today, and I haven't had the mindset to send out the tutorial to you because you signed up at like 3 o'clock. So the tutorial was sent out to everybody already on Wednesday morning. And when I have the frame of mind to be at my computer and send you the tutorial, I will definitely do that. Your kits just got mailed out today, so you should be having them arrive, I would say, in the next 3 days to 5 days. So what we're going to do on this now, though, we're going to take Old Olive and a sponge dauber and put this over here. Now, we don't have to worry about the middle area. We just want the sides and the bottom. And don't want to have too much ink, but there's grooves. There's like, they're popping up and they're like reversed on that side. So you want to make sure you have the ones that are popping up. And we're just highlighting over the top. And I started a little bit in the area that's going to get covered up in case it was too dark. All right, so there's this. So speaking of tutorials, you guys, this tutorial was emailed out to everybody signed up for class as of Wednesday morning. It was sent out. And tomorrow for the Christmas Stamp-A-Stack, that was, I think, mailed out on Tuesday, emailed out to people that were signed up as of Tuesday. I always have a little bit of catch-up that if people sign up for a class after I send out the tutorial, I always play catch-up afterwards, sending out the tutorials. All right, that sponging is done. And we have Love and Joy and a tree on the inside. So we're not quite done with the ink yet. So let's grab this. We're going to put the piercing mat back underneath. Now, if you want to use Mossy Meadow or Old Olive, either one is fine. But I'll be honest, my Mossy Meadow pad is wonky. And it like just never stamps really good. So I'm choosing to use, with this specific stamp, my Mossy Meadow is not the greatest. So I'm going to use Old Olive. Ink that up good. And I want to only see like the top 3 layers. So I'm going to put that down lower like that. It's fun watching the ink transfer to the paper. All right. So there's the tree. And the rest is going to be in espresso ink. So we've got the sentiments, and they come from the stamp set. So it's all inclusive of this stamp set. And we're going to do, oh, it goes like that. It says, hoping your home is filled with the spirit of the season. I'm going to put that, oh, just a little bit more. Put that near the top here. Perfect. Ink up. There was ink on that side. Then that's done. But what's left is the little strip here. And this is Love and Joy. That can go kind of in the middle here. we're going to trim the ends as necessary. So let that sit there. I think that's it for stamping on this card then. We'll put this away and this away. Now we get to get glue happy. There's a little bit of finagling on this one. So, okay, let's grab this and this. So this is our inside. That's easy enough. We're gonna put glue back here. And then for this one, I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue because this is the top of the mat. We're gonna put a little glue there and a little glue here because we gotta be careful because of that hole. We're teaching you how to be conservative with paper, but we also don't want to get glue everywhere. So that gets put right there, something like that. And then this one, make sure your trees are facing the right way. That's gonna go here. And I want the same border on the top, the bottom, and then the sides. That's what I'm going for. All right, so that's set for the moment. Then our inside can go in like that. You guys, I love the liquid glue because I can always maneuver it how I need to. The reason I didn't glue this vanilla down and then go down, because in case I need to trim this green piece, right? It's possible that it's too long. So that's why I held off on gluing the vanilla down. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of glue here and here, here, all the way over to there, a little there, and a little bit right there. And make sure the part, so I only put like color, you can see here it's missing ink here, and that's because the tag is gonna go there. So this, let's line that up so it's flush on this side. Now here's the deal. If you guys, I think I cut everybody's DSP, but with this card, if you wanted to see a little more DSP on the bottom, you could have cut it to be like 3/4 and then 2 1/4, and that still equals 3. I wanted to show you a way to be very conservative with the designer paper, because when you do this at 3 inches and you don't put all this DSP back here, you're gonna get more of these out of your DSP versus wasting it and not seeing it back here. Mary Lemke would be proud, I think. All right, then my green was just a hair too long, but I'd rather have it too long than too short, because now I can just do this, where if it's too short, then I gotta figure out how to adjust for it being too short. So I'd rather just trim it off. All right, now this is ready to put some glue on the back. We're gonna just do this and like that. That goes right onto the card front, like that. All right, then our tag. So I would use glue dots. Hi, Becky Gandolfo, don't forget you. No, you got to get the Christmas Stamp-a-Stack PDF. I just added you to the list yesterday after we talked, so I do need to send that to you. I promise I will send it and not forget. Now, I don't have you on the list for this class, though. So I just put a glue dot at the top of my tree so that my star will stick up there. And then I'm going to put a glue dot right in the middle, there, the middle back of the tree. And then I'm going to just attach the stump there. Oh, it came off. It's on my finger. So that's going to go here. And just like that. All right. Doing good. Then this will get popped up. And you know what? I'm going to use some black dimensionals because it's dark enough that I think that they will look, they'll be more hidden back there. So we're going to put, I think, 3 back here. And I have it more towards the bottom of the tag to make it like it's grounded. That's centered good, nice. Okay, then the little label here. If you don't want to use a scissors, grab your cutter and cut it straight. But maybe you trust yourself with the scissors. If you do, great, just use the scissors and go. But I'm gonna do a little bit. I made it too long in case you had a longer sentiment that you wanted to use, but I want to trim my ends off, and that will go right across the front of the tree. And I'm actually going to just glue it flat. You are proud. I'm so happy that you're proud, Mary. Get it? Proud Mary. It's a song. Ah. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little line here. Proud Mary keeps on burning, right? Burning. Yeah. I don't know. You guys, I'm not good. I make up my own words. So there's our sentiment right across the middle of the tree. Yay. And I need to go steal some ribbon from somebody's kit because I didn't put any in my kit. So one moment, please. Rolling down the river. Okay, I just was thinking, it's rolling, rolling down the river. Proud Mary keeps on something. Do-do-do-do-do. All right, let's steal some ribbon from this kit right here. There it is. Okay, I have to make a note, a mental note. All right, this is through the tag hole, and it's about 4 inches. And so I'm going to try to straighten that as much as I can. And then what'll happen is this is gonna go up like that. Now, if you have a buddy at home, it was great last night. We had lots of buddies helping each other. One person would just hold it like this and the other person wrapped the ribbon around. Well, if you don't have a buddy nearby, I think it would work to like just use to have a little weight to hold this together. Grab your tweezers. Thanks, Shirley Vanderbloomer. I did wrap this around twice though. A clipboard would actually be a great tool to use too. But you're gonna take this. We made it long enough, so hopefully you guys can just wrap it around twice. So once this way, bring it back around. And the struggle is real. We're gonna bring that down as close as we can. And before I tie it, I'm gonna straighten that a little bit, finagle that down. Whoa. All right. I think we're gonna let it be like that. And I wrapped it around twice. And then we're gonna tie it like that. And then one more time. You could wrap it around 3 times if you wanted. I gotta get this guy rolled back. Hang on, it's in my way. All right. So there's that. Super cutesy. Grab some dimensionals. Put them on the back of our tag, and we're gonna pop it up. Pop it up, pop it up. And then we're gonna add that to the front of our card. Now, if you like things at an angle, angle it up. But if you like things straight, go for it. Like I like things like up, down, left, right. Where some of my friends like things diagonal. Like it's honestly, it's your card. Do with it what you want. Make it yours. But I'm gonna go with something about like that. And then grab your ribbon scissors. Make sure that's nice and tight. And then we're gonna trim the end of that one. And now for the ribbon. I was gonna do it at a diagonal. So I'm gonna do the front one a hair shorter than the back one. So bring that down right about there. I'm gonna cut it at an angle. Thanks, Cindy. I'm glad you like this card. So like that. And then this one I'm gonna do it a little bit longer. I'm gonna try to keep that same angle going on. Like that. All right, now if you like a clean edge, you could leave it like that. Right, nice like that. Now if you like, what I did on this one is I roughed it up a little bit and frayed it. And it looks good frayed too. But if you do want to fray it, this is what you're going to do. You're just going to take your pick tool, kind of rough it up a little bit. So we're going to do that on both of them like this. All right, now this right here though is not working for me, where it's kind of hung there. So you're going to take your scissors and clip that, and then kind of clip that off of there. So it's roughed up but not hanging tight. Perfect. No, you might not like that, right? Because it might look messy to you, so don't do it. Just try to keep it as straight as you can and cut it good. Then you get little furs all over here. The gems that you guys got in your kit, this is what you get. 3 of them. I think either 2 white and a green or 2 green and a white. These are the adhesive back glitter sequins. This is what you're gonna get a pack of in your game night. So when you do game night, you'll get a whole pack of these. And what we're gonna do is use, I think, 1 big greenie and then a small whitey And another small, you know, we'll use a big whitey because there's so many big ones left. So we'll do that. So 3, so 2 and then 1, kind of offset it, keeping our odd numbers going. And our star got twisted. And then what you could Stella on here, the tree. Stella that, do the top of it. Perfect. I would definitely not Stella like the mast area or where you sponge any color, but this guy, he just needs to wiggle, wiggle, wiggle over there, and that's it. So this card is, my mom loves Christmas trees, and so this would be the perfect card for my mom because she loves green. It's her favorite color, and she loves trees. So we've got that one made for you guys. Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Sherry Stewart. We always say better late than never. All right, so my little star just keeps twisting a little bit. So we've got that one good to go. All right, we have our gondola. Our last one is the gondola. So let's move this on out. Put that back here and grab this one. Oh, so you guys are either gonna love it or hate it. If you don't like the whole gondola thing going on, I think it's a really cute card. The stamp set is called Above It All. The only sentiment that we used on it is actually let's adventure together, and nobody wanted that. In class yesterday, not one person stamped let's adventure together. They wanted something more universal. So I didn't realize I owned it, but I did buy the rocking horse, and it's got a Merry Christmas in here. The font and the verbiage, the sentiments are pretty in here. So Merry Christmas fits perfectly here. You could put sending Christmas joy if you want. Now, hi Squeaker, if you only see a Christmas card with this, then you need to think outside the box, because the first thing Karen Wetsign said was baby cards. You could use this rocking horse and make baby cards with it. So don't overlook this stamp set. If you only see Christmas, think baby cards as well. Squeaker. All right, so the dies, I don't even know if I have the dies down here. I think the dies are upstairs, but that is basically the die set got used for this card. All right, this was a lot of Oh Holy Night products getting used. So the star comes from Oh Holy Night. Squeaker! The designer series paper and the ribbon all came from Oh Holy Night. And everybody's gonna have different DSP depending on what you got. Hi, baby. So in Oh Holy Night, there's different star patterns. So some of you will get that one, some got that one, and some got a different one. But they all are generally the same. So I don't think you're going to worry about, it's not going to look bad depending on whichever one you got. All right. In your kit, you have lots of parts. So let's not lose any parts. You have your top of your gondola here. You might need to poke something out in case it's still in there, but that's your gondola. Then you have your baskety part here, and that goes on there like that. But I can't say I would ever use, yes, exactly. So the great thing about this card class is you get this card in it, and you will never have to buy the stamp set at all if you don't want to. You would never have to buy the bundle, but you'd still get to make a really cool card like this. The trees are part of that die set as well. Your Snow Hill, fruit fly. The Snow Hill is part of that. And I added a little strip here. I gotta get you, little guy. He's you feel like a cat, like batting at a ball in the air. This little strip is for your sentiment. Your designer paper, which will get matted onto your white. Now, I don't believe we cut anything out of your white. For the Winter Creative Escape, we definitely cut out a rectangle out of there, but that's okay because it gets covered up. And you have your white inside, and you'll have a little bit of ribbon in your kit. That flipped right through my hands. This is that navy and gold ribbon. Hi, Catherine Healy. Hello, hello, hello. So let's just take and burnish our edge with the bone folder. Hi, Dee Serena. I hope you're doing good, my friendie. All right. Now the rocking horse I could see using again. I kind of was on the fence about the rocking horse. And then I said, oh, might as well get it. All right, let's get our stamping done. So we're gonna actually do the Merry Christmas and the Warm Winter Wishes. Warm Winter Wishes comes from the stamp set. This uses a black ink, the Memento Black. So let's grab that. And let's grab our piercing mat here. And let's adventure together. But we're going to do Merry Christmas instead. So we can make it more universal. All right. And let's see here. We're going to stamp it right about there. Very nice. Very nice. Then our inside piece is Warm Winter Wishes. Like that. And we're not done. There's a line going through here. Now you might be asking me, well, I don't have this stamp. That's okay. Get your ruler out and draw your lines with a black pen or a black marker. It will be okay. So figure out how you want your paper to go, like play with it, see which way. You get two choices, up or down. And once you figure it out, if you don't have this stamp set, get your ruler and you're gonna just take the ruler with a black marker and just draw two lines that are about 1/8 of an inch apart. Hi, Cindy Bassett. No problem. Like, you guys got it all day long. You don't have to have this stamp. But I have it, so I'm going to use it, right? So we're going to ink that up. And there's a slight angle to it. So got it a little bit lower over there. Okay, so because our trees, just like, let's set these here. So our trees will go like that, and our snow hill is going to come like that. So this line is going to go one more. Just make sure I got wiggle room here. I got my line going like that. Good. Again, draw your own lines if you don't have the stamp. It's not the end of the world. All of that stamp does is put two lines going through the eye. But you need it, otherwise your gondola is going to be like floating in the sky. So we got to have some lines for our gondola to hang on to. Then that's it for the black. If I'm not mistaken, that's it for the black. And we got to pull in some shaded spruce, and we have a shaded spruce tree on that side. So let's inky dinky do this guy. And that will go, he might need to get re-inked, but we're just gonna go right there. Give that a second to marinate. Perfect. So that's done. Let's get glue happy. This and this. All right. Again, this is the top of my mat. So I'm going to top it off with some glue like this. And then this is our inside. And then that designer paper will go right over this. It's like that. I love sliding it right into place so I can visually see that it's straight. Okay? And then this one goes right on the inside. Like that. All right. Next, let's work on this gondola. Stella. I would definitely Stella this before we put it down. So let's grab the Stella pen. Let's get that Stellaed. Don't forget, let's do our trees. You got your first snow yesterday. Your first snow today. Wow. We got snow last week, but it's pretty much all melted. I think it was like last Monday or Tuesday, so over a week ago. Pretty much all gone though. All right, so let's work on putting this together. Oh, we can show you Rose's idea here. This is perfect. All right, this is Rose Coleman. So you guys, she's my colleague up in Canada. This is how she would do this. I should have done it earlier. She would put a little bit of glue. I got a little, I don't want to squeeze it too much. It's right there. Just a little bit of glue, okay? Let's set that off to the side just for a second. so it gets tacky for us. Whoa. And then we'll work on this. So this gondola thing, what I would do is grab my tear-in tape and put this across the top here. And if it's too long, that's okay, you can always roll it back. And then this will catch our top like that. So you've got the screw parts coming up. All right, perfect. Then we're gonna use some dimensionals, and I'm thinking the dark ones. We'll put a couple right there, and we're gonna do this across that section right there. I think that's plenty. Then this thing dried for a hair or a bit. Now we can take this, we're gonna set it right where it needs to go. And it's like sticky right away. So that's perfect. That went down really nice. Very nice, very nice. All right, then we have this label. So I'm thinking we're gonna do the banner end here, and then I'm gonna just use my scissors this time and just trim that. You could use a trimmer if you want to make sure it's straight. I'm good with like that. It's gonna be a little shorter than the other one, and that's good. This will get popped up. Our little snow hill is so cool. It's actually got grooves in it. There, you can see it. There's actually embossing right on the die. So that's awesome. Very, very cool. And we're gonna pop this up. I think I'm just gonna do the whole thing like that. All right, so that, when this die cuts, it actually die cuts the bottom and the top of the snow hill. And I'm gonna line up the left side corner like that. And it will be too long, I promise you, you guys. We cut these at 4 1/4 just to cut the paper in half. All you have to do, take your scissors, trim that off. It will be too long. Everybody's gonna be just a hair too long. That's okay. You're gonna do that. And then the gondola is popped up, but I put the track flat. So like it looks like it's attached to it. So let's put a little bit of glue right on here so that goes flat and everything else will get popped up. And just for good measure, we're gonna set these trees here so we have an idea. You know what, we're gonna wait for a second. We're gonna pop up our trees. Let's grab the black dimensionals. We're gonna put a little bit right there, I think, so that it's popped up, because that snow hill's popped up. And then we're gonna put a little bit of liquid glue there and there. The one on the left is slightly higher. It's almost, this bottom branch is kind of hitting the navy, and then this one slightly lower. So that's good. And then now our gondola. So I'm trying to make sure that this is even with the lines that I created. And it's gonna go something like that. Perfect. And then we've got this. Now, I gotta steal my ribbon. I think I stole it out of the other kit already, didn't I? Maybe I didn't. One moment, let me look and see if it's in here. I could have sworn I did, you guys. Right? I did. I took it out. Where did it go? I remember doing it. So it's not there. Oh, there it is. It got covered up right here. So in class last night, people didn't like the work that was involved with doing a loop, and a tail. I liked it because it left this more white over here. So, and I always love to have a little bit of ribbon. So what people decided to do last night is they added the ribbon along the bottom edge. So they put their tear-in tape along the bottom, and then they added that gold ribbon so that they could see it underneath like that. And then they cut that at an angle and cut that straight. So that's another way to do the ribbon if you don't want to do the loop and the tail, the loop, and a tail. But I want to show you how I did the loop, and a tail, in case that's what you want to do. We're going to put the tear-in tape along the back left edge like that. And you have about 4 inches here. It's really thick because this is not controlled ribbon. This glitter, the glitter flakes definitely fall out. And under the block. Ha! Thanks, Maria. You could definitely see it. So I'm going to start underneath where the Y is here. Catch it with that tear-in tape. I'm going to make a smaller loop. Catch it. Bring it back. Make a little bit longer of a loop. Right? So I'm catching that tear-in tape every time. And then the last one comes out and I'm angling it as I go. And then you definitely need to add the tear-in tape right over the back of it. Otherwise it's going to not stick. It's going to want to come out because the ribbon is structured. It's really thick, right? So that is how I've got that set up. And then what you can do, you can wait till you have it on the card to cut it. And so this, I'm thinking here, I did pop that up over there. I sure did. So we're going to grab a dimensional and put that right here, and right here, and right there. Again, I'm leaving that tear-in tape backing on there so that, because otherwise it's gonna, yeah, you could have taken it off. I guess it's about the same height as the dimensional, but I think it's okay like this. So we're gonna put this, let's see here. I've got it so that tree stump here is grounded. Oh, here's another idea. If you guys don't want your stumps to be green, you could take a brown marker and you could color your stumps brown so that they look real, like real trees. All right, so this is gonna go like this. And now there is a part that's overhanging here. So I think what I'm gonna do is grab a little dimensional and we're gonna put that back here. It's like I feel like a card surgeon right now. We're gonna put that back here. And that helps that stay like even. And then we're going to glue this. Hi, Angela Knutson. Thanks for liking and sharing. I'm going to glue that onto our card front. Like that. Awesome sauce. All right, grab your scissors. I'm actually going to use my paper scissors because the little metal flecks in here, I don't want it to wreck my ribbon scissors. Now that I have this on my card, now I know where I can cut this. So I'm going to cut it right like that. And I made sure it did not come past the edge of the card. All right, and we've got stuff stellaed, so I think we're good there. I got paper done, ribbon done, and glue done. If you wanted to, you could stella your whole gondola thing here. Like, there's no reason why you can't. So let's do a little bit more stella-ing. You could have stellaed your snow hill here too. Let's do a little there. Now, you guys joined me late and you didn't hear, I do have about 9 left of this class. So you would get to make all 3 of the cards that I just made with you tonight. And you really don't need much except for sentiments. We talked about this. You just need some sentiments and something to decorate the backs of your 2 areas here. The masks that I'm used, you could use background stamps. You could just blend the edges too with color if you want. But you'd pretty much make these cards identical to how we made them tonight, just by adding in some, like a black pen there if you don't have the stamp set. But there's, yeah, I have about 9 left. And this class was either $15 for porch pickup or in person, or if you want it mailed, it's $21, so it's $6 for the shipping. And if you wanted to get it free, you could place a $45 order using my current host code, and I would mail the kits to you, and they would come in envelopes, all kind of separated, so it's really easy to keep everything straight. It's not like everything's all together, mixed up. You wouldn't have to play like a puzzle. Like it wouldn't feel like you're putting a puzzle together. And when you're done, you have 3 completed cards with not a lot of extra materials, so that's not like no waste. And again, it was a $45 order to have it mailed to you using the host code. If you're doing porch pickup, I have it set up that it's a $30 order or in person. And that's because the difference between the 45 and the 30, the amount of money that I make, the profit on my order, that covers the shipping. And so that's how I do it like that. So I'm curious, which one do you guys like the best? If I zoom in here, you can kind of see them a little bit better. Do you have a favorite for your cards tonight? Maria loves them. You're very welcome. I'm glad that you could watch along with us. My mom would pick that one, I think. I think I would pick this one. There's something about the gondola and this. Oh, I'm not done. I have a star. One moment, please. I have a star here that I've been waiting to use. And you guys, I have one star, the North Star. The Northern Star is going right there. So we got one star sparkling in the sky. So at the time that I had to kit these up, the star trinkets were out. So I only put one in everybody's kit. And you either got a big one or a small one. And I've got one star sparkling in the sky. Angela likes the stocking. Yay. I'm glad I got to pull out the mask. Yes, Debbie. It's so cool. I'm glad you got to pull out your masks. Finally, use them. Use them up. I mean, you can't use up the masks, but use them. So Cindy would say the gondola, and Suzanne would say the tree. Cool, cool. Very nice. So I think all around good cards, though. Very versatile. Definitely great ones that you could give out for this holiday season. Sherry says hard to choose. She loves them all. Yay. Thanks, Betty. I'm glad you think that they're cute. Sherry would pick the stocking. Very good. I'm just cleaning my stuff here so that we're good to go for our future. So I have this class one more time. It's on the 18th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday at 10 a.m. So if you're local to the Fond du Lac area and you want to make these cards in person with me, the benefit is that you use my stamps, my ink, but you still have to bring your own adhesive. That's how I do an in-person class. Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. All right. Love them all, but the tree is so pretty. Yes, Vicki, I would definitely agree. Angelique likes the tree. All right. You guys are liking the tree. Randy says the stocking. Lynn says the stock. Isn't that crazy? We all are like very all over the board with which ones we're picking. So very cool. I'm so happy that you guys like them all. All right, so that little fruit fly is just buzzing around here. Oh, I just want to get it. But I'm always too slow. And they're slow, but I still am too slow for them. All right, so I didn't have as many people place orders for this class. So we had on my list here, where are you? Oh, I gotta wait. We had six people placed orders to get this class for free. So I'm gonna do my random number generator and we will pull up here. Thanks Deb, random number generator. We're gonna put 6 in here and we're gonna see who the winner of chicken dinner is. So generate number 4. Number 4 is Debbie Gast. All right, Debbie, you're the lucky winner tonight. I will circle your name. I don't remember if we shipped something out to you today or whenever. Well, the next time you have a package, and you have a package at least a couple times a month. So I'll make sure to get a door prize for you in the mail. Or can buy adhesive in person. Yes, Angela, that is such a good point. You guys, I have an adhesive basket here. So if you're new to stamping or crafting, making cards, and you come to one of my classes and you want to buy your adhesives from me, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm your one-stop shop that even if you're not local to me and you need an adhesive mailed in your package, I do cash and carry for adhesives out of my hive. And so whatever the price is in the catalog is what I charge. And then it's usually, if it's not a lot, it probably wouldn't add to your shipping at all. So if you're running short on liquid glue or tear and tape or mini glue dots, or dimensionals, I can always add any of that to your package if you guys need anything, versus going to the store. I can always help you out with that. So good job. Thanks for that reminder, Angela. You didn't get an email, so it's very possible that you could get your door prize right away. So I feel like it's sitting over there yet. So all right. I think that we got it good. I just have to remember to go back and put ribbon in those two kits I stole it from. Okay, and if you guys joined in late, I did show off a whole bunch of the upcoming classes, including the new ink paper scissors that is for December. So we got it done today. I'm super excited. I think we have generally every class designed for that I'm doing an online class for. So I don't have my bingo done and I don't have my burgers and beignets class done, but I don't do those online. But every online class is now designed. Super exciting. Yes, you wish you would have known about the adhesive basket before your first class. Well, the good thing is, though, that you did hear about it eventually, and then you can still get your, I know, like the last thing I want you guys to have to do is go out to Joann's or Michael's or anywhere to buy adhesive when you can get it from me. Yay. So Sarah loves them all. Or if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, you can buy it from yourself, right? And it's good to just support your own habit and get your own discount, right? Right now, there is not a sign up special for the month of November, and I don't think there will be one for December. But whenever is the best time for anybody to sign up, it's when it's best for you. That's when it's best, right? So whenever it's right for you. They usually do during sale-a-bration. I think I saw during sale-a-bration, there's a sign-up special. There is, I think what I saw is, I don't know if we can't share it or not, but I saw it. They accidentally sent the catalogs out to some people, and so I was one of them that I got to see it. But the rest, those who do OnStage are going to get to see it, I think, during OnStage. But they accidentally sent it out early to some people. So I think the sign-up special is in January. For those that are thinking about it, you can choose either $30 more in product to your starter kit, or they have this amazing new glass mat, like a glass stamping mat, and something like 3 things that you could get. You could choose one or the other. So either $30 in product or some Stampin' Up! Stuff, like a glass mat and a something, something, and a something. So 3 things. So I looked at it so fast, so I can't remember. So, but once I have another minute to look at it, I'll talk about it the next time. How many demonstrators, hobbyists are on my team? Cindy Rentry, you would be amazed. During October, we had 24 people join, between joining me or somebody on my team or somebody else like on my team, right? So either first, second, or third level, we had 24 people join. Now, October was a pending month, and there were 10 people actually that dropped going into November because they didn't meet their quarterly minimum. And I think, all in a nutshell, when it's all said and done, we have about 122 people on the team. So we have 122 Be Happy Stampers, and we are growing, and we love all bees that want to join the Be Happy Stampers. And so, yay! So when I have a new team member, I have a pile over here. I have all of their envelopes addressed for everybody for October. I have all the envelopes addressed. I need to handwrite. I shouldn't say I need to. I get to handwrite all of their cards, welcoming them to the team, and I include a little sticker for them, proud to be a Be Happy Stamper, and I also include the statement of the heart, this magnet right here. I include one of these. This was a past attendance gift I did for an event way a long time ago, but I include one of these magnets in anybody who joins my team. It says, to love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. And that's the statement of the heart. And so I had a bunch of these extra. So I've been working through that when I have a newbie that joins my team, I give them a magnet as well. So isn't that crazy though? I know, look at all the wows. Like, I was wowed, you guys. I was like, holy wow. Like, people want to be on my team. I'm so excited for that. We have an amazing community, you guys. We really do. Very supportive. Just one of the best out there. I can't ask for better people to be around. And I know a lot of you that are watching right now are on the Be Happy Stampers. And it's just amazing. So I couldn't be more blessed with where we're at right now. So good. All right. I think we did really good, you guys. It's only 20-8. So I do have to put it out there that I hope I wasn't too fast. Sometimes I get people watching me for the first time, and they're overwhelmed at how fast I go. And especially if they're doing my cards, do not ever expect that you're going to be able to keep up potentially with me making cards. It's not for you to have to keep up or feel overwhelmed. That's why there's a replay. So just know you can always go back and watch the replay. And during the replay, you guys can shut me up, start me, put me fast, put me slow, turn me off, do whatever you want to do. It doesn't bother me. So what I want people to do is enjoy the crafting process, and just know you can always watch the replay, or you can catch especially for those that do the class with me, you get a PDF tutorial that you can look at. And I have a lot of people tell me that they really enjoy having the paper copy in front of them while they're working on their cards. I made them, Sherry Stewart, my boyfriend Tyler works at a business, and they actually cut, they cut acrylic and polycarbonate, they cut it and they make stuff and engrave stuff. And so it's not up there anymore. It's right here. So feels like 10, been a long day. I know it feels late. We made these. And so at his business, and then Tyler and I actually, we pounded all the magnets in to this. And then this is actually like, this is just this paper actually is supposed to peel off. It's just a protective coating for the back of it. But I actually think it looks kind of cool with it looks like crumb cake back there. But it's meant to peel off and be a clear magnet. So yeah, so we made them ourselves. We actually made them back in 2019. I think we made 300 or 200 of them, 250. Tyler said, make a lot. Then you'll have them to last you for a long time. And I think we only went through 150 of them for the event that I did, or 100. And so now every time I have a new bee join my team, for the first time, not every time, because sometimes bees will repeat themselves. They'll get the kit, and then another year later they'll get the kit. They only get this once, and the sticker they only get it once too. But I give this the first time they sign up on my team. So yay! All right, good deal, you guys. We did great. So I will be live with you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Oh, perfect. Maria signed up. Okay, so that is a great thing. Reminder, Maria said that she went to my website and she signed up to get emails from me. So she won't miss any alerts or anything like announcements about upcoming classes and days and times. And so that is on my website. All you guys have to do is put your email address in, and then you can you get emails from me. And whatever you don't want to see, just delete it. And if it's too much, you can always unsubscribe at any time. But I will be live tomorrow at 10 o'clock, you guys. So back to back here. Again, we moved the Christmas Stamp-A-Stack from 1 o'clock to 10 because I have to ship in the afternoon. I shouldn't say I have to ship. I get to ship in the afternoon. And the star trinkets were just delivered about an hour ago. So we didn't get everything done today for those that joined late. So 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we will do Christmas Stamp-A-Stack. Yay! All right, you guys, I'm going to sign off and say lots of sunshine, love, and big hugs to you. We will catch you tomorrow at 10. Love you long time. Get a good night's rest or have a good day, depending on where you are. And I'm going to count to 10 just in case it ends early. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.